Good man. Right. Okay, here we are. Got track AR working as well. Look at this. Hopefully we've got rail driver working. Let's see, shall we? We need to open the doors. We've got rail driver working. Too much tea? No. No, 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 road official. Don't talk crazy. You're crazy, man. Got a red light at the moment. Henry Hoover, is this a black 5? No, it's a red 5. My second camera seems a little on. I don't know why that is. I really don't know why that is. It's I tried adjusting the gamma in the settings for that camera and it made no difference to it at all. I will do it one more time just because you're right, it looks awful. It looks absolutely awful. Oh look, it's kind of awful in a different way. I don't know why that camera is all of a sudden on. I think it's something to do with this machine. I'm just going to blame this machine repeatedly. Is there anything I can do with the settings for the camera? It's got a saturation. Let me try. No. What if I drop that back down there? Oh, that's now black and white. Excellent. Colour. Brightness. Turn the brightness down. Apply that. That's making no difference. Let's turn off this true colour nonsense. Turn off the automatic white balance. Apparently I need the automatic white balance. That looks easy. Hey, this camera's just not working very well on this machine. Oh, that doesn't look quite so bad. We'll go with that. Is it time to go yet? That looks awful, doesn't it? The best setting would be off, yeah. Camera is underexposing. I need to use exposure compensation. Well, that's what I was doing, and that's how it looks like this rubbish now. Never mind. Right, it's forward and change that. We have a green light. Right, Langenhagen, Verdmarkt. 50 limit. Green light as we come around the corner. What am I doing with the leftover 24-hour giveaways? Daddy Dorito says. I'm going to be doing more giveaways. I just have a couple more prizes to send out, and then I will do that. Apparently, it's turned up too high now. Okay, Steve. What I know about photography and filmography can be put on a very small postage stamp in very big writing. When we get to the next station stop, I'll have another fiddle with the camera. We're speeding. Oh no, we're not. 120 there. Right, so we are at the we were at the airport. We're now on our way into Hanover. We're currently due to be slightly ahead of schedule. What's in the prize pot at the moment? I'm not entirely sure. There's a fair bit in the prize pot. If I remember rightly, it's about 800 quid's worth of DLC in the prize pot. So just as soon as I've got everybody who won their prizes, and it's now almost everybody. It's only I think 2 prizes that haven't been issued now, so it's nearly there. So if you haven't got a prize, then you need to just shout. No, I didn't put the PZB on Mark. I must admit I forgot. That's my excuse, and that's what I'm sticking to. Coming into 100km/h limit now, and we've got a signal coming up. Green light. Coming into Langenhagen Pferdemarkt. This is where we join up with the main line, if I remember rightly. Right. Thermo Market? No, not Thermo Market. Looking forward to the London route. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. It should be interesting. It's a career scenario as well. What can go wrong? We're almost in. Oh, it's almost going to be a spot-on stop. Oh no, we're supposed to stop at the next stage. Oh well, never mind. Right, let's have a look at this camera. I'm going to freeze the main camera. Right, now you think I'm overexposed, eh? Well, that's underexposed. That's overexposed. Just go with that one. I think that's slightly lower than it was, but it's almost at the bottom. It's actually not far from right at the bottom now. I think the camera's just a bit wonky. Something's not right with it. Right, it's time to go. It's time to go. I was going to control enter, shift enter, wasn't I? Did C for turn on? Don't know. Okay, there'll be yellow light, which is immediately going to test whether I've got everything switched on. Right, so we're limited now. Because I believe that means that's a green light. Apparently I'm out of practice with PZB. Just not used to it on this computer, that's what it is. Will you just stop? We don't have to keep saying that, okay? Where is my pedal? That's my pedal. Right, my pedal's here. Hey, that's better. Now I guess I was going too fast there. I'm not quite sure what I was doing wrong, but I guess I was going too fast. Good news is CIFA's working. Right. Thanks, Steve. So we're in restriction now, which means 40 km/h. Apparently my pedal's not working. After all of that, I'm going to have to use the enter key. How long is the stream tonight? I don't know. It's probably going to be about 3.5 hours-ish. 2 half-an-hour scenarios and 2 one-hour scenarios. So 3 hours. So yeah, call it 3.5 hours. Right. I don't know why we're still in restricted monitoring though. That's strange. Okay, now we're out of restricted monitoring. Can we see out the side? If you want PZB and CFA on, then I can't really be looking outside all the time. Why do I have pedals? Because I can. I've got a pedal for CFA and DSD and alerters. Except the pedal's not working on this train, which is annoying. Right. Plenty of AI in this scenario. This scenario is S5 Paderborn by Otzi, by the way. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Uh-oh. That's good. At least the PZB one does. Right. Time to go. No monitoring, so we can just get on and move. My car, I don't have any egg custards, so you didn't steal my egg custards. And it's my microphone, it's not Cameron's microphone. He's just had it so long he's forgotten it's not his. Oh, another S-Bahn train over here. Vinhorst. People, yep, once we're at the next stop, I will get out and have a look around the train. It looks like the one that just went past us in the other direction, actually. Deadly Dorito, shouldn't a BR425 be driving the airport service? I don't know, I'm just playing the scenario. I can't remember which of the BR units is the one that runs along this line. You're probably right, actually. I think the 425 was on the Rosenheim route, wasn't it? Avis, you're more than welcome. Oops, stopping well early here. Right. Oh, ICE 2. Apparently we've got the wrong lights. Try that one. Yeah, it's got Mannheim written on the... Oh, time to go. And the green light. So I published the some instructions on my blog, trainsimlive.blogspot.co.uk, for how to get the in-game music, the TS in-game music, into your own version of Train Simulator. The TSL, sorry, in-game music. So if you haven't had a look yet, if something you're interested in, then that's where you find it. trainsimlive.blogspot.co.uk. It's dead easy, full instructions, but if you're not confident with Windows Explorer, then I'd probably give it a miss. Liederberg. I'm sure that camera's getting worse. Right. Bit below, I guess some of the DVTs might well look like this, but this is a multiple unit. EMU in this case. Brody, this route, this is Hamburg Hanover, and it's $24.99. Again, stopping way too early, but we're stopping. Right, that camera is going to drive me potty. I'm going to put it back on true colour. Back on that. You know what? Let's go. That's not going to be any good. Chalk it up to more things that don't work properly on this machine. I have to say, I don't know if this camera can actually have something different set to it. So we're on our way now. Speed limit's 120. Hanover Nordstadt is North Station is our next stop in 3 kilometres. Green light. No, there is a USB problem on this machine, Pitbullo. There's some of the ports on this machine don't work at all, and some of them apparently don't work very well. Right, 80 limit now. Extending the map isn't quite as simple as that. It'll just stretch it and then you'll lose the left half of the map. Unless I remap it, and I can't really do that well on plain trains. What I'll probably do is for next time I'll get rid of that camera and readjust the slide so it doesn't need it. If it don't work, it's not much help to us. Right, coming into Hanover Nordstadt. I think this is the blue station, isn't it? Station with the blues. You want the Blair Witch camera? You want me to put a camera under my nose facing upwards? Here's the blue station.
Sifa.
We're actually running very slightly ahead of schedule, so it's not the end of the world if we coast into this one a bit more relaxed. Doors are open. With a cold. So I say the cold is sort of inside my head rather than outside my head. It's the only bit anyone remembers of the Blair Witch Project, I think, Adama. Right, Hanover Hauptbahnhof, track 1. Brody, what PC is this? It's a Core i5 with a GeForce 560 Ti. Right, we've got a warning of a reduced speed, which is due to 80, which is fine, we're nowhere near that. This is our 80 limit. How did you break your computer for cost you 600 quid to fix, Amarillo? Are you dropping iron filings in your machine again? Another 80 limit coming through here. Another speed reduction warning. What is it? 80 again. Alright, we're coming up to Hanover now. Amarillo can use, wife can use DTT fishing. Superb. Been showing her all your tips and tricks then. Yep, big Ford truck van. The train is indeed squealing its wheels. Yeah, it's not a bad little run this round to the airport. It sort of makes an alternative journey to the sort of the intercity or regional runs up to Hamburg. The PCIe 16 slot fell off the motherboard. Ow! Right, 1000 Hz light is off. But we'll probably get hit with the 500 Hz light in a minute. Oh no, it won't, because the light's green. So we shouldn't. For some reason I've decided to come into the station really, really slowly. Moggy, I remember the first time a computer broke, he was heartbroken. No, you were computer broken. I remember the first time I broke a computer. Yeah. Let's have a quick look at what we just did for a journey there. So that's the airport, and it's just basically coming round and coming into there. That's all it is. Or is it there? No, it's at the airport. That's the airport up there. So it's coming round here. Down and around into there. Whereas the normal Hamburg line runs all the way up here. Right. Apparently I was late still for stops, so... Diddy DeVito, the definition of a laptop is variable. Got proper matters because I was probably 5 seconds late for a stop. I mean, I generally don't. If there's a timed scenario, I ignore whether it says I finished it or not, because I think it's a bit fussy personally. Right. Moggy says it was his Spectrum 48K Plus, took 6 months to save for. Kempston joystick fell out and ruined the memory. Oh, I know your pain. I know your pain. Right, now, what's next? Oh yeah, we're going to drive a steam engine next. That one. That's what I'm looking for. I don't ignore it as much as speed limits. Nah, speed limits don't count. Speed limits are just guidelines. Right.